we was here for 18 years, and I never had no problems until the gas companies come on. Then that's when I started having all these problems. All my calves that was born for 2008, I had 8 live ones, 10 dead ones. 4 of them was blind, stillborn, and 1 had a cleft palate for 2008. And that's when they drank that water when they drilled up here on the top field. This is the pond from 2007. The cattle was walking in this pond. The pond was good. This was before the gas company even come on the property. This one is 2008, and we had it fenced off. And there's what the water turned like. And there's the well, and it's all downhill right here. And it all run right into this pond. All them chemicals are heavy. They sink to the bottom.
Did you get the water tested?
They tested it in 2009, said the water is good. But they didn't. I asked for a soil sample. I said, test the soil on the bottom of the pond. DEP would not test it.
Why?
DEP said that pond is not for human consumption.
Not for human consumption?
Yes, and I told DEP that I sell my cattle every year to 84 auction for people to eat. I said, that is for human consumption.
What did they say for that?
Nothing. They wouldn't even reply to me after that. They just ignored me. Pictures of it. Here's what the eyes look like in them calves that died. This was a stillborn calf dead when it was born. And that's what color they are. That color blue. Now this one, I didn't take the picture of the white eye. This one had the white eye. I have that calf. I still have that calf in a deep freeze. That calf is in the deep freeze. That's a calf that died there. The mother didn't even clean it off. And the gas company says there's nothing wrong with the waters.
What do you
but
think?
It killed the cattle, and it'll kill the people next. That's what'll happen, because it'll be in the food chain, and then even in the waters. There won't be no cattle in western Pennsylvania when they're done.
It's clear that, Terry's got evidence from photographs that during the completion of the well that there were spills. So, what the life expectancy of those chemicals or the life cycle of those chemicals, I don't know what that might be.
Would it still be worth to test the soil in the bottom of the pond?
At this point, I don't know what, because again, from a scientist's perspective, I would want something before and after. And I don't know exactly what we might be looking for. My concern and reservations are that if you don't take the right sample and you don't look for the right things and you come up empty, you wind up coming to the wrong conclusion.
Here's the first well site right here. And our water was right at 400 feet from here, our drinking water. The drilling started here in the end of November, right at December of 07 and January of 2008. In January 2008 is when our water well went bad. It come out of the spigot looking like iced tea. And then within a month the well went dry. It disappeared, all the water disappeared. So they drilled 5 more water wells to get some water, but it's not fit to drink.
Road never was here before.
No. I didn't need roads in the field. This is my hay field, so I didn't need no gravel roads.
Your well is not a Marcellus
No,
well.
but the effects, the gas wells, no matter if it's a shallow well, a deep well, they all do the same effects. They ruin the property and the environment. They all do the same. In fact, Marcellus does more damages. That was a hayfield over there. And that's what's left of that hayfield over there. It's gone.
It is going to be a Marcellus.
It is. It is.
Already.
Yeah, he wants it. He got his cattle are out there in the backside, but he says he's not interested. And he said, I'll get rid of my cattle pretty soon. He said, I don't need my cattle no more. He said, I got gas wells.
It seems that this whole drilling is dividing the whole community.
It is. Some people want it, some people don't. You eliminate all the farms, and where are you going to get the food from? Sometimes I feel like I just like to move, but who wants to buy a farm with no water? We gotta have temporary drinking water and a temporary water supply for the cattle. So who would want to buy the place? It's useless.
Quickly what we found. When we look at that timeline again, we're comparing health changes, both food animals and companion animals. The big problem was reproduction. Only one of our herds was quarantined. Only one was quarantined, but all of them were exposed to affected water, air, or soil. So no testing done, still producing food products. And this opens up these questions. And these are the questions we receive most from the public. People will email and call us. This is what they want to know. How safe is my food going to be from farms where known exposures have occurred, as well as farms downstream and downwind of those farms? The answer is, the big answer is that we don't know. So why don't we know? In this country, there is inadequate funding for food safety research, specifically related to chemical contamination.
How do you feel about this?
I'm hurt because nobody will help you on it. The government will not help you. DEP will not help you. EPA hasn't done nothing. And only one's benefit is the gas company.